countless worlds burning in the Legion's wake, you answered the call. Yet these mortals in their ignorance have come to destroy their own salvation. Our time is short. I will deal with these intruders. You must venture to Mardoom and retrieve the Sargerite keystone. Now go. But remember, should you fail, all worlds will burn.
Nice. The cutscene works. So guys, I'm Napalm Dawn. We are here taking a look at Demon Hunters, which are available to the pre-orders. So they are out now on live servers, and I will be considering this part 1 of the Demon Hunter experience. Part 2 and 3 are already up on YouTube and were filmed in the beta. But I will go ahead and film this on the live servers. And we'll take a look at the questing and everything up until the part where part 2 kicks in. I'm going to go ahead and pause this for now and fix my add-ons, which I didn't set up prior to loading in over here. I want to make sure I have no conflicts and everything. So, I will be right back. Alright, so we're back. It actually turns out that my add-ons were pretty good to go. The only thing that I'm having issues with is that my cast bars are stuck in configuration mode. But, oh well. So, I will be setting up as Havoc when the time comes, just like normal. So we're going to be doing the questing up until where the second video kicks in.
Sargeras' keystone is the crux of my plan to defeat the Burning Legion. It is also your only way back. Find it and return to the Black Temple.
So here we have to slay 15
Let's
demons.
find that keystone. With it, we'll be able to invade any Legion.
I can't attack that target. I need a target.
Kill them all!
I have found that Demon Hunters tend to play a lot like Genji in Overwatch. And I think they have the greatest movement in the game.
I need to get closer.
Outside of monks, I think they're even actually more mobile than monks are. However, there are going to be some issues with a lot of really bad Demon Hunters potentially diving off into space and killing themselves with Spell Rush.
I can't attack that target.
Because it's not like, say, a bear charge that requires a target and then stops at the target. This thing just goes straight through
I'm out of range.
anything and everything. One thing that is definitely going to be a key to Demon Hunters is managing your Fury and making sure that you dump Fury at proper times. As I was getting used to playing a Demon Hunter, that was one of the things that, even though, you know, having played a warrior and having played a druid, you know, and being rage-based and everything like that before, it really is key to manage
attack that target.
Your Fury and certainly start dumping
It's too far away.
when you have a lot of high Fury.
I need to target something first. I can't attack that.
There was a time during the filming of the first set of video, 1, 2, and 3, and the original one that did not make it over to YouTube, that I charged somebody with Fell Rush, and in the process of charging, it took me through the mob who had spun and attacked me, and gave me the back days. You know, getting days from getting hit in the back. And I was like, whoa, that's kind of bad. Hopefully that does not happen too often during live. So as you can see, the damage numbers are pretty good. Unfortunately, Event Horizon's not showing over there, so we're not getting a good representation of rotation. But, I mean, you only have 2 abilities right now anyway, so... It's going to be interesting to see just how much Fell Rush breaks the world. And the double jumps with the glide and everything like that. Because I could potentially see Demon Hunters really exploiting bad terrain.
I can't attack that.
The way people would often use mammoth mounts to kind of glitch through things and, like, say, get into the Karazhan crypts by mammoth glitching and everything. It's... Demon Hunters are almost like having a minor Aviana's feather.
Now, let's see about activating that gateway. Azeroth must not fall.
I thought that said Kanye. Hold on a second. I'm gonna let you finish about Marvin, but first, Beyonce is the best Demon Hunter ever. So as you can see here, the upgrades are coming.
Through the demons and meet you in the volcano.
Get my focus frame out of the way.
Let's kill some more demons.
So now we have bonus objectives. And you can see there is the Demon Hunter mount.
Sacrificed here. I will move ahead and find a lobby.
And this is where we get the mount right here. Illidan will give it to us.
Himself. My forces are yours. We will assist in establishing the volcano foothold.
So now we have the Fell Saber,
Stand forward.
which I will go ahead and add to my favorites over here. So now, since this is on live, this is actually my account's mounts now. Unlike, oh, I can't set that one as a favorite. Unlike the beta, which is basically just almost every single mount in existence that you could possibly have, this is actually my collection of mounts now.
Did I just see one of the gateways activate?
So this is all going towards the bonus objectives. I mean, you can see the glide is really, really solid.
Everything they touch.
Double jump, dash, glide. I mean, it's just incredible movement, and you will find that questing in tight areas, you will probably just be Demon Hunter moving the whole way.
My life is dedicated to destroying the burning legion.
So here's when we are going to gain I-Beam.
I will meet
Coming
you
up.
down at the gateway on the molten shore.
And you get this little doohickey over here, which adds to your attacks. It adds a fire component to your attack, so you get to do extra damage. So we're just going to move on, since there doesn't seem to be a whole lot to do in this area towards the objective. Now, while you on a mount, of course you don't get the double jump or the glide, but you can jump, dash, and then glide like that.
Give in.
But I totally see a time in which there will be demon hunters in raids that wind up dashing themselves into just complete oblivion.
The Battle Lord sent me.
And it's going to be really interesting to see what they will bring to raids with their mobility and their mechanics and everything. And as you can see here, they're handling the pre-questing properly. There's not a competition for resources, just, you know, anybody can touch anything. I think they really learned that from TBC. TBC is where that was really bad. For Horde players, if you remember what it was like to quest around in Hellfire.
It's too far away.
And the quest where you had to like kill the Void Walkers and everything like that. I mean, that was just awful on the opening days.
I will destroy all of you.
As you can see here, I mean, you can skip around scenery pretty easily on a Demon Hunter, but yeah, TBC opening day leveling was just miserable because everybody was competing for mobs, and I mean, it was pretty bad with that.
I need to get closer.
So this guy is he's a semi-rare for the area.
My colossal infernal will crush you.
And I believe he drops a piece of upgraded loot, if I remember correctly. Not that I PvP much, but it's going to be very interesting to see what Demon Hunters will be capable of in PvP, especially with their movement.
My eyes! My eyes!
Nope, no loot. Seem to be getting a little bit of extra text on my tooltips over here. I'll have to look into that. Getting a sell price on mobs, which is obviously not good. And we're about halfway done with the objective here. Oh, high purple stuff. Oh, what is this? I didn't manage to get this one in the beta. Oh, that tooltip is messed up. Hey, fatty.
I'm out of range.
So I'll be able to show you guys Eye Beam in just a second here. It is one of my favorite Demon Hunter abilities. And there it is. I love the AoE component of it. Like the damage, like the fact that you can spin while casting it. So you can kind of make sure that you get everything that you need to get. And if something moves out of the way, just, you know, spin and keep them in the beam.
I need to target something first.
Alright, so the assault is up to 64%. Every now and then you see that with Fell Rush. You see that you killed something or did damage. I think what it is, it's probably registering like a nearby small critter. And, I mean, as you can see there, the terrain just basically pushed me up with it during that Demon Hunter rush. So, it really is going to be very interesting to see how the terrain handles their mobility. Yes, feed me these mobs.
I need a target. I don't have a target.
So there is actually a talent that you will see in part 2 and 3 that you can take that I actually really didn't like. And I'll show it to you guys after the combat here. And it's just, they're just fun mobility. The whole double jump into the glide and the fell rush, they're just fun to pilot. But Demon Blades over here is a, it's one that replaces your Chaos Strike, and you don't have Chaos Strike anymore. Basically, it takes Chaos Strike away and cakes in some talents into your auto attacks. It makes Demon Hunter combat feel really bland and boring. It makes it feel like you're just sitting there auto attacking until your fury gets up and then you're dumping it. I like being in control of my builder.
I'm out of range. I need to get closer. I don't have a target. It's too far away.
Ah, 99% on the objective. One more demon should do it. Of course, that one. Ah, there we go. So one thing you have to get used to with Demon Hunters is that even though you kind of think you have AoE targeting with the slicing, and you certainly do with the dash, where you don't need a target at all, you have to make sure you pick up an actual target when you are in combat.
Leave another me.
I've sacrificed everything. I will see you at the final gateway.
Illidari Commander, I present the Coil Scar. Lord Illidan sends his
So here
best
comes the
wishes
Naga.
for a speedy success.
You'll have definitely a bit of
I
TBC
assume the
throwback
foothold has
here
been
with this.
established.
I mean, you can see in the intro, you're basically finding out what is happening when you technically raided Black Temple back in
The
TBC,
pain!
and what Illidan was doing in the background. So what's a little weird on this one is in the beta, I was given the opportunity to sacrifice myself instead of sacrificing that dude. And when I did, yeah, you die. You die and you respawn, so keep that in mind. Kind of reminded me of a quest in Borderlands 2 where Jack wants you to jump off a ledge, and you're like, okay, and if you do it, he just laughs hysterically. He's like, wow, I can't believe you did it.
Lord Illidan knows the way.
Death to the Legion.
Use the crucible to complete the ritual.
So this was a cutscene that didn't work in the beta. Let's see what it is now.
There are demon hunters on my world, Doom Commander. This is unacceptable.
Well, no, actually, this one worked.
My Eridar are summoning in more demons to attack them from behind, Your Highness.
Do not let them enter the volcano. The key to the Legion's worlds must not fall into their hands, Beliash.
I will personally deal with their leader, my queen.
See that you do.
She kind of looks like a fucked up skeletal harpy version of the Blood Queen. And she has Diablo's horns. She has Lady Diablo's horns, basically.
Azeroth must not fall. My life is dedicated to destroying the Burning Legion. Remember, nothing
So we
is
are
more
just
important
about
than
up
Legion's
to the
destruction.
point where
Trust,
part 2
Elias is protected
has
by
kicked
those
in,
spires of
so we're
woe.
just
You'll
about caught
want to
up on all the
deactivate them.
questing.
Good luck. I'll see you up in the volcano.
And actually, as a matter of fact, we are, but I will go up and cover these 2 quests anyway. And then that totally catches us up to where video 2 starts up. Now the thing is that video 2 and 3, or parts 2 and 3, were filmed in the beta, and this is actually being filmed on live servers. So everything you see here is definitely what you are going to get with the Demon Hunter experience. You'll have your account mounts and everything, and since you are picking a faction, you can absolutely join a guild immediately as compared to the pandas, where you had to wait until level 10 and everything before you could do stuff. So here's our Doom Commander that we need to kill. Let's see, where is my collections? Okay. So I have access to, you know, all the leather that my druid has seen, including a lot of leather that my druid has worn. Like this lightning eye hood. I've worn that. Oh god. Pirate Demon Hunter. Up.
Deal with these insects,
Our
Belial.
mob is up.
I need to get closer. It's too far away.
It's probably really good to save a fell rush if you can
I'm out of range.
for combat to get out of stuff like these friggin' fell beams over here.
Destroy the Burning Legion.
Maybe keep one to like get back into things, and keep
I
one
need
to get out of
target
things.
something first.
Inferno Peak.
So that one worked. We did get credit for it. Now we'll go ahead and do the sacrifice one. This might be the one where you're given the choice of sacrificing yourself. Consume Magic is here. It's a spell interrupt.
We have a huge problem here.
Yeah, this time I'm going to tell the guy to kill himself.
If you do not begin, it has been an...
It's too far away. I need a target.
Alright, so he has killed himself. Now we're going to get the Black Temple sluts. And that is it. That catches us up to video number 2 and 3 in the series. So, I hope you guys enjoyed taking a look at the Demon Hunter experience here in videos 1, 2, and 3. They will take you all the way through what it is like to start a Demon Hunter and then get caught up in the pre-Legion questing and everything. You will eventually wind up in Orgrimmar and start doing that part. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video series, and see you in World of Warcraft. Take care, everybody.